Back in the car again.
Back in the car for another long drive. This is day 3,672?
73.
73. Ah, right. Got to keep track. I don't know where we're at. We were at day 4 starting to Waco, so this must be day 8 because we stayed a few days in Waco. And so it's been fun. Let's do a little catch up where we've been. Again, we started in San Francisco area, went up to Folsom, down to Vegas in the Grand Canyon, over to Gallup, New Mexico, where we saw those the Route 66 and just the beautiful Cars Land feeling. Went along Route 66 to Amarillo and we saw the buried Cadillacs. And then we've just finished Waco, saw Magnolia and the silos and all of that. And so it's been an exciting venture so far. Today we head to the grand metropolis of
Dallas.
Well, we're going through Dallas.
We're going to Dallas. We're going to the Grassy Knoll. I have always wanted to follow the route. November 22nd, 1963.
Yeah.
I was 3 months old, but
I
it
wasn't
changed
born
my
yet.
life.
Yeah.
Shut up. But yeah, just history, where history was made,
Right.
and the whole world changed.
Yes.
So going to Dallas, we're going to look for your people, your grandparents.
So interesting thing, fact,
town.
my mom's father, my grandfather, is a Garner. That's his last name, related to the vice president during the Roosevelt era, John Nash Garner. And he was from Burleson, Texas, a suburb of Dallas-Fort Worth. And so that's where my people are from. And I have always been told that there was a Garner Hill. I can't find it on the map. But that's in the Dallas area, Burleson, Texas.
So he's going to find his people.
Yes.
Connect with your people.
Connect with it. There's a lot of Garner around here, though, obviously, because of the vice president and such. And so that's pretty cool. And then ultimately we're heading to Shreveport.
Yes.
Where?
Which movie was made there or filmed there?
Steel Magnolias.
Yes.
Which apparently...
Greatest line of all times.
Oh, what's that?
I'd rather have 30 minutes of wonderful than a lifetime of nothing special.
Absolutely. That's a great line.
Words to live by.
Yes. Sweet Tea, the house wine of the South that we quoted on the Waco video, is also from this movie. If you wondered why we both said that, that's why.
Get in touch. Get in touch with your Southern.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Shreveport. It just looks like a charming town, and I can't wait to see it.
It's not really our goal town to visit, but we don't want to press on to New Orleans. Plan change. We were going to be heading up to Springfield, Missouri to see family. And sadly, they had to go to California. As we're leaving California, they're going there.
Not that our family's ditching us, but, you know.
Yeah.
Our family ditched us.
So we decided to make a change in our route. Rather than going north from Texas, we're heading east.
Why? Because we're free. And
we're able to do that.
We want to do it.
We can do that.
We can do it.
And we love beignets and Café du Monde. Come on. That's the home of beignets.
Beignets, yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess actually it's not the home. They probably were in France first. But we're going to get the home of the American version of beignets.
Yeah.
And
just see the French
cool.
Quarter.
Yeah.
The last time we were in New Orleans was...
Never. I've never been there.
Oh.
She's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been to New Orleans Square in Disneyland.
Almost the same.
Almost. They have beignets too.
No, the last time I was in the French Quarter, I was about 7 years old, and as we walked down one street, I said, "Mommy, look, all the ladies have tassels on their chest." And my parents were like, "Oh my gosh.
Let's leave quickly.
Too much information for little minds."
Yes. Wow, she's full of stories with nudists and crazy stuff.
I'm telling you, I've lived a crazy life. I seem like a normal person.
Does she? Does she?
Anyway.
In any case, we're going to give you some of our adventures along the way. Thank you for joining us, liking, subscribing. We're happy to have you here on our moving road trip journey, and that's exciting. So let's get going. All right, I'm in Crumble Cookies. It is a chain that's popping up all over the country, and I've been curious, and they have one right here by our hotel. And I'm watching them make these cookies, and it's quite a process. They are portioning them out, making sure that everything's weighed properly so that every cookie is consistent, and their cookies change each week. So it's pretty amazing. This week's cookies are white chocolate chip, classic peanut butter, Teddy Grands. Look at that, the cute little Teddy Grands. Okay, limeade, molten lava, and chocolate chip. But this is a fascinating place. This is why they're popping up everywhere.
There it is, Dallas.
Much more impressive than the Fort Worth side. This is a big city.
This is the coolest bridge. I was just thinking, what was actually here in 1963 and what has been built up since? What existed at the time? And I know that the railroad tracks were an area where things were hidden, that there was a freeway, that they went through a tunnel. Okay, came down here, turned here.
At the light, use the left lane to turn into the parking lot.
There's the famous book depository. Count 6 stories up. Sharp turn.
Is this the Grassy
Yes.
Knoll?
This is the Grassy Knoll. And right there is where they think the second shooter was. And the car sped off to go to Parkland Hospital.
Choke point.
It was much smaller than I expected. And this was a brand new freeway back then.
It's Parkland Hospital.
Parkland Hospital is a little more than 2 miles away by car.
Wow. Oh my gosh, it's huge. It's huge. It's as big
Turn
as a
right into the
Walmart.
parking lot, then arrive at your destination.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what the big deal is, except for this place is huge, and we've heard so much about it. Here's a bronze statue of their mascot, Buc-ee, and all the gas stations there, and this is like a Costco size facility. So we're gonna go in and check it out. This is a full-on market. This isn't just a gas stop. All right, you want to say it?
Hi, welcome to Buc-ee's. How are you doing?
We're
Very
doing well.
happy to have you here.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yes, yes.
It's our very first Buc-ee's ever.
Are you serious?
Ever. Really? You came from California just to come here.
Man,
Yeah.
we're so happy to have you. This is a different, we're a bougie gas station.
I'm getting it. Like, I'm sensing that.
It's very bougie.
Yes. But we like our bougie.
Bougie gas station. Oh my goodness. Messy buns and guns. What's up with that?
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Buc-ee's. Are you in the...
I mean, it's crazy. And then they have food and they have showers and they have.
Okay, one of the things they're known for apparently is their incredible restaurant area where they're making this food fresh right in front of you. They've got apparently one of the best pulled pork and briskets and different things here. They're making fresh fudge. I mean, literally from scratch right here. Okay, they've got something going on over here where they as a team, as they make the meat, they call something out.
Okay, so Buc-ee's. Crazy! I can't believe that place. Like, I'll go to Buc-ee's every day of my life, thank you. It's just amazing foods, amazing, like, selection of just tchotchkes and silliness. Bathrooms, pristine. Like, there's this lovely lady who greets you and is cleaning and make sure you have everything you need. Like, when does a truck stop bathroom look like that? Oh, the best.
You tell them about the gallery on the way?
Oh, yeah. And an art gallery on the way into the bathroom. So, yeah. And that friendly guy on the way in, he, like, greeted us outside and greeted us inside and just was so sweet and wonderful. I'm like, I don't know. Is it just me? Am I getting nicer as I get further east?
No.
Or are the people getting nicer?
No. You're not getting that. No. No, everything. Just
it's so much
a nicer,
easier to be nice.
Yeah, you find
and
yourself.
To be friendly.
People don't just say hi. They say, "How's your day? Have a great day. Safe travels." I mean, they add, and not just people at registers who are trained to be good. At
No,
that.
just strangers.
Just people walking
like
down the hallway at the
when I dropped
hotels.
those cups, that lady was like ready to help me. Like,
Yeah.
I dropped the cups and then I put up the cups and then I knocked more cups over and then I put back the cups and then more cups fell over. It was like a comedy sketch. Anyway.
Yes.
Buc-ee's.
Okay.
We
All right.
love Buc-ee's. We'll be going back to Buc-ee's.
A fun place. There's one
we
outside
are
of Orlando.
Buc-ee's customers.
Well, yeah. We'll have to see how the sandwiches taste. I'm sure they're awesome, but that's going to make the difference on whether we go back all the time.
Or what the gas prices are. Did you see the gas price? I didn't see it.
No, I
driving
didn't
in.
look. I didn't look.
Anyway.
Yes.
Love it.
Okay.
Love.
Let's get on to Shreveport. Okay, I got the sliced brisket sandwich with the barbecue sauce. Perfect amount of zippiness to the sauce. And this beef is so tender. This sandwich practically chews itself, which sounds weird, but it is just fall apart awesome. And Diane's sandwich, the guy at the register said that it was the best sandwich ever and gave me a stack of napkins because he said if they made it right, you're gonna need these. Do you need your napkins, Diane?
Yes, because I am a saucy girl. I love my sausage.
Is that a great sandwich?
So good. So delicious.
It's a club melt with a bunch of different meat and cheeses.
And sauces of who knows what kind. But it had a little zippy and it has all kinds of flavors and it just, oh my goodness, so good. Both of these, and this was perfect timing for lunch.
Yeah.
And yes, oh my gosh.
And Waffles feels that this is the most unfair experience ever. She's sitting between us as we're passing the sandwiches back and forth to try them. And she's like, I want some.
Just a bite, please.
She's just licking her lips, hoping she'll get some. But because of the sauce, she can't really have it. It won't do well with her.
Not good.
But we'll give her some. We'll find a treat to give her. Because Waffles is loved. All right. So when we came into Texas, we highlighted how flat and barren it was and said, this is Texas. But the reality is on the east side of Texas, it is quite wooded, very lush and green, just beautiful rolling hills. All of Waco was, so much of that area. We're heading closer to Louisiana now and, Mississippi Valley and all of that. So It really is a beautiful, beautiful geography. Kind of the irony too that we saw is that there is West Texas, the region of the state, just like there's SoCal and NorCal. But there is a town called West Texas with a comma, West, comma, Texas. The irony is though is that West Texas is in East Texas. I don't know what was up with that one. Who thought that through? They kind of missed something.
Welcome to Louisiana.
Here we are. It's my first time ever in Louisiana. And the first sign we see is Alligator Park. Alrighty.
No, thank you.
All right, we're getting dinner at Orlando's. It was founded in 1921 and it is certified Creole. And they have a location here on a place called Cross Lake. It's just beautiful. I love how these trees, let's see if I can see one. Yeah, there's one. The trees are just right out there in the water. To a Californian, that's very different. Very cool. So this restaurant, I'll have to show you the food. We got it to go because we have the dog and it's too hot to leave her in the car. And so they were great inside, helping me place my order. And we got shrimp and grits and stuffed shrimp, gumbo, just a little sampler of some authentic Creole Louisiana food. And it just looks good. They opened it up to show me, so I can't wait to try it. This restaurant is, as I said, 100 years old. And one of the reasons I chose it is because it is either Shreveport or Louisiana's, I forget. When I looked for things to do here in Shreveport, it said it was the first and longest continuously owned black owners restaurant. And I just think that's awesome. I wanted to support that, get some authentic food and celebrate that heritage. And so there you go. Okay, this is fish, shrimp, and a stuffed shrimp, an extra stuffed shrimp, and then shrimp on grits with sausage, cornbread, and then there's some gumbo right there over rice.
I thought that was dirty rice. What did you say was dirty rice?
Oh, the dirty rice is under here.
Under.
Under there is the dirty rice side.
So hold this over.
Okay, hold on.
It's more like
that, I love that. That was so incredible. You liked much of it.
I love the flavors. I am afraid I'm going to pay for that for hours and hours and maybe days.
It's a bit spicy for her.
Spicy and strong and just strong flavors. And I was saying that I can't believe that, like, we just came across the Texas border and yet the flavor profile is so different. Like, you need a passport to get this food.
The Creole culture, I mean, it is truly unique and different in America.
Yes, and that's what's incredible. The fun of it. Is
and I went into the restaurant and I asked, what should I get? You know, I want authentic, and so these were some of the things that they suggested. The catfish, I loved. It was phenomenal. Waffles loved it as well.
Not so much.
Diane didn't care for the breading, I think, so much on it, the coating.
But I'm completely obsessed with the shrimp and grits.
Yes, they were phenomenal.
I have to learn how to make grits. If I'm going to live in the South, then I have to learn how to make grits.
There's some sort of saucy stuff that was with the shrimp and with the sausage.
Something sauce.
And peppers, and then it was poured over a firm bed of grits.
Just
so
and
wonderful.
And the shrimp is so delish.
The dirty rice and the gumbo, the portion was so huge. Can't even begin to eat it.
Ginormous.
I'm going to save that for lunch or dinner
Or both.
and dinner
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I don't. It just is such good food.
Yeah.
I feel like we got our taste of Louisiana.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow in New Orleans, we'll go to Cafe du Monde and get some beignets. But I don't feel like we have to find an
got
authentic
our
gumbo
Creole
place because we got some authentic
fix.
Creole.
Yeah.
Not that we can't have it more than once,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't feel we have to. If we missed it, that we would.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
we'd
but I feel like we got the genuine deal, the real
We did.
deal stuff.
This is so good. That dirty rice. It burned my mouth, and if it burned my mouth, you know, Diane couldn't handle it. But it just so good. Everything.
But I have promised Len that as I am burning stomach tonight, that if he falls asleep, I'm going to wake him up and say, no, you're not sleeping through this.
You
if
did
I have
this
to
to me.
If I have to be awake all night sick from this, then you're going to be awake too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to be fine. Hopefully she will. Okay.
Someday.
Yeah. Well, hey, that does it for our trip from. Where did we start
Waco?
today? Oh, we started in Waco. From our trip to Waco to Shreveport, we're
Waco
gonna
to
sign
Dallas
off.
to Shreveport.
Right. We're going to sign off on this video and make a different one for New Orleans. And thank
It's
you
a
for
new day.
watching and subscribing. And hopefully you liked
Remember-
this adventure. Yes.
Help us
Yes.
out.
Help us
Thumbs
out.
up.
Thumbs up. Make those comments. Let people know. You know, this is fun experiencing America and
Who
our
knew
drive.
you needed a passport?
Okay. Be good to others. Bye-bye.